Hey guys, so for this week on Pentecost Sunday, I decided to attend a Greek Orthodox service. So I went to St. Anthony's here in Pasadena, which was a really cool experience. Definitely different than what I'm used to. Pushed me out of my comfort zone a little bit. But yeah, it reminded me a lot of a Catholic service, if not more traditional. I definitely was one of the youngest people there, I should say the congregation was definitely of a older demographic. Uh, One of the coolest things when I walked in, first of all, the church is beautiful. I don't know if all Greek Orthodox churches are like this, but paintings or murals all over the wall. But the coolest thing was right in the middle of the church. Like there's this dome in the ceiling, and it has a picture of Jesus like looking down over the congregation, which is really cool. Kind of creepy, but it was cool. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of the Catholic Church where there's these rehearsed prayers or basically it'll start with like responsive prayers as part of the litany, and then yeah, a lot of kneeling and standing and singing of psalms, which was very familiar, just like the Catholic Church. Um, the whole service was kind of long, to be honest. It was about an hour and a half in length throughout the whole process, and they also took part in communion, which just like the Catholic Church, you have to be a member of Greek Orthodox Church to partake in communion. Same with the Catholic Church, so I found that to be very similar. And you actually have to have taken part in confession recently. And I guess from talking to them, that got to talk a little bit to some of the congregants, but you're not supposed to eat the night before taking communion. I don't remember that with the Catholic Church, but maybe that was similar. But yeah, it was definitely a interesting experience. Not necessarily something that I was comfortable with, but I did my best. I was pretty tired going into it, and I think the fact that I'm used to kind of more upbeat services and music that's loud and kind of in your face, it was different experience for sure. It was good though, and I think that kind of set the pace for Pentecost Sunday for me. Getting back to the roots of the church, the early church, which was really cool. It was really good. But yeah, I still think that it's really hard for me to relate to these more traditional services, just because for me, I want to be comfortable, and it definitely put me out of my comfort zone. Um, and I just kind of felt like the odd man out being there. I could grasp what was going on during the service, but even though I'm familiar with the Psalms they would be singing, I'm not used to singing them out. I'm used to just reading them, and some of the hymns, and it was just different. But it was good overall. I mean, I did it and I got to experience it, so I can say I've been to a Greek Orthodox service, so that was cool. But might might go again in the future, but maybe not. I don't know.